So, what's the new drug on the block, you ask? Social media is the new drug on the block. You know, I heard this law that was passed in Australia where they were talking about how they banned any child under the ages of 13 to use social media. And you know, I may be wrong if it's 13 or it's 16, but like, I think this is one of the best things that they did because you will prohibit alcohol use, you will prohibit smoking, you prohibit everything else, but you will not prohibit one of the most dangerous drugs that has hit the streets. Social media is now so much of a drug that even the adults are on it. Like you will always notice humans are now like zombies, constantly on their phones. You can talk to someone the whole time and they cannot hear anything you're saying. Why? Because they're consumed by this drug. Has social media taken you to? I hope you're not part of this pandemic of the social media drug. Because social media, yes, can serve good, but for me, to be honest, from my end, I think it's now doing more harm than it is benefiting us. You'll notice people can't even have normal conversations with other humans because they're trying to have superficial humans with humans, superficial conversations with humans they don't know on social media. You'll see a family seated at the dinner table and it's the four of them and all four of them are on their phones. So are they really there for dinner or they're just there to have life go by and they say we actually had dinner? Yet they were in conversation with other people. Social media is the new drug. Don't allow it to take a hold of you. Don't allow it to take a hold of your kids. Don't allow it to take a hold of your family. Why? Because your kids you no longer have family time because all your kids know to ask for is the Wi-Fi password. All your kids know to ask for is the tablet. You gave them you gave them into this. Every time your child cries, you hand them a tablet. Every time your child cries, you hand them to Coco Melon. Like I noticed there's this parent that the moment her child cried, she couldn't even keep her child quiet. She just handed and played the cartoon and the child was quiet. Are we really raising our kids or they are being raised by social media? Are we really raising our kids or they are being raised by artificial intelligence? You see, this is what's making our generation so lazy because everything you want is a click away. Social media is the new pandemic. I know I'm posting this on social media, but you see, you never get this content recommended more than the content that's not really useful. You notice on TikTok, someone can spend 2 to 3 hours, 4 hours scrolling, browsing, scrolling, browsing, scrolling, browsing, and just feeding themselves with useless videos. And you notice that time is our biggest currency. And as long as someone steals your time, they've stolen your life. Just be careful of how you're falling into this social media pandemic. Just be careful how social media is taking a part of you, how social media is impacting on your mood, how social media is impacting on your life. Because those shoes you think you want are not really shoes that you wanted, but because you saw someone on social media, all of a sudden it's a trend on social media. Now you feel the need to have them. So just be careful you're not falling for this social media pandemic because it's a pandemic and it's taking both the young and the old. But you can always change. Maybe start by changing the type of content that you listen to. Listen to content that brings more growth in your life than anything else. Listen to content that brings you to actualizing and becoming the best version of yourself. Why? Because this is always therapy. We're always here for therapy and you're here to hear how to unlock that inner child in you that was locked up. Stop suffocating yourself with social media. Sometimes a step back is really necessary. Sometimes a step back from all this click life, all these clicks may be very good for you. Have a beautiful day. And always remember, another day, another opportunity to level up. Peace.